Hey friends, welcome back to the Paper Girly Studio. My name is Mitzi, and today I am doing my TECHO KAIGI 2026. Now these Hobonichis are what I used last year in 2025. I started with the A6, and I started with the A6 because the year before when I first discovered Hobonichi, I used an A6. And I did pretty good. I used this mostly for just memory keeping, junk journaling, slash memory keeping, and I did pretty well, just a couple of pages here and there that I missed all the way up through the end of the summer. And then I got off track and I did not do anything in September at all. I tried to start back in October, and then I said, you know what? I'm going to stop using this one. And the reason why I stopped using this one is because along with the A6, I also have the Cousin. I got the Cousins because I was thinking I needed more space, and I ended up using two of them. I used one January through June, and then the other one I used July through the end of the year. That was the plan. Um, I started out at the beginning of the year really gung-ho. I have a bunch of different trackers in here. I have things like these little bingo cards, my podcast, TV shows that I'm watching, movies. It was a learning curve trying to figure out what I was going to do with the weeklies because I'd never used those before. But it was a lot of fun trying to figure out between the creative side and the information side just what I wanted to have. Um, and I kind of got into the groove after a few weeks. I have uh, the gratitude section, I had the celebrate section where it was all about, like, you know, Valentine's Day or Umbrella Day, just, fun stuff like that. So I feel like I did really, really well when it came to my weeks through June. And then I stopped there at the end of June because I realized that this was getting super chunky and it was getting hard to work with. My days, because I like gluing in and taping in and putting stickers, it was just getting so chunky that I realized that it was going to be basically impossible to work with, at least for me. So in May, I decided that I probably should have gotten the AVEC system where they split it in half. But since I hadn't done that, I was just going to grab another Hobonichi. And since it was mid-year, I was able to get it at a really low cost. I want to say like $25. I got the Chinese edition. The back side of this first one, I just did some free form journaling, some journal prompts, and then I stopped using that. Then, so my second half, July through December, and I started this one pretty strong, but then I changed it up. Instead of gratitude and celebrate, I did gratitude and inspire so that I could use some of these inspirational stickers that I had. And I did pretty well here, hit or miss. Life got, complicated. Then I took out all the extra gratitude and the um, inspiration like I had here. I said, you know what, let me try out some new things. Um, Obviously, if you're a planner, you know that we try out new things all the time. And so here I just said, you know what, I'm just going to do free form of what I did for my day and just try to kind of figure out what I want to do for the next year because I was already getting into the groove of what I was going to do next year once Hobonichi Day hit. I came back, I did some more, did some winter, um, and actually kind of quit using it because I was gearing up for next year already, which is kind of ridiculous, but that's just kind of what I did. The great thing about personal planners is you can do whatever you want to do, and I did. Let's see. So my days, let's see. So that front part, that is just personal journaling, just random thoughts, all that kind of stuff. And I started here in July and went forward with my days and just glued in stuff, wrote in stuff, uh, just had a real good time putting memories in here. All types of the sticker subscriptions that I got, places that I went, fun stuff like that. Pen pal letters. And then after Thanksgiving, the holidays got the best of me. I tried to come back at it, doing a couple of holiday spreads, but I have a lot of empty pages. A lot of empty pages here, but I'm trying not to be hard on myself. I'm just trying to do the best that I can, and that is going to be the year for me. I might come back and fill in those pages with something, but I'm not going to be too tough on myself about that. So, what do we got going on for next year? I am so excited to share. So, like a lot of people that use Hobonichis, I got really worried and I bought myself a Hobonichi Avec system earlier this summer. I got it offline. It's a 2023, but I was going to redate it. I was going to be fine with that. But I was figuring that the issues that we have with the paper this year, that I would not have to deal with that if I bought an older version. But then, of course, Hobonichi Day came, and what did I do? I had to get the 2026 because I got FOMO. Uh, Bottom line, I got FOMO and just needed it. So I am not sure exactly what I'm going to be using this for yet. I set up a couple of my months. I'm all ready for January. I got the new or new to me sticker subscription, and I'm just going to use this as what I did in last year's, and I'm just going to use it as like memory keeping, I think, for the most part. That is my plan for the Hobonichi Cousin Avec system. I'm not going to use the weeks at all. I'm just going to use the days in this book. At least I'm not planning on using the weeks. I don't know. I could change my mind. I often do. Then I got the strawberry milk weeks, and I got it because I love the color, and I thought, you know what? Because I'm kind of breaking up last year's main book into different books, I'm going to use this purely for gratitude and inspiration. I started it in December to try to figure out exactly what my layout's going to be, how I'm going to use it, and I will kind of figure it out as I go along. I did decorate some of the monthlies, but only because I have these really cute Coffee Monsters Co. stickers that I want to use. So that is gratitude and inspiration. And then because of the shipping costs from Hobonichi from Japan, I decided that I was going to try out a new weeks, and I got the sneaker weeks as well. I need to get a cover that fits a little bit better off of Amazon or Etsy. I think you can get them, but this is going to be my projects notebook. I have these cute stickers I just stuck in. My plan is to do documentation of my social media, of my house projects, of any crafting projects, any project that I'm doing. So this is a stack of the Hobonichis that I'm using this year. And I'm very, very excited about that. But because I am extra and I love paper, I had to grab a couple other ones as well. So this is, let's see, there's a glare there. This is my first year trying the Sterling ink. And I got the complete planner, and I also got the sticker sub with that as well. Um, I decided that this is going to be my personal diary. And there's some nice little trackers in here. I don't know if I'm going to use those yet or if I'm going to find a different space for that. Actually, I know I have a different space for that. You'll see in a minute. But these stickers are gorgeous, and I am just going to try to keep this nice and compact, not many stickers in this one, so that it can just be writing. The best of the best, the worst of the worst, all that kind of stuff I'm going to put in here because it's going to be personal and private. It might show some sticker before the pin type of things, but this is going to be personal stuff. And then because I am extra extra, I have extra notebooks that I'm going to be using. This first one is the Dina Wakely Media Journal, and it is a ledger for mixed media. And I'm just getting into junk journaling. And I started at Christmas time. I love this vintage ledger look, and I'm excited to continue on with this year. I have a few pen pals that I get a lot of really fun ephemera from, and I want to glue it in there. The next book that I have is, let's see, where is it? this one line, hold on, one line a day. I picked this up at the Goodwill a few months ago because I had seen this at a gift shop at the mall about a year ago, and I thought, oh, this is nice. Originally, I was going to do this as my gratitude journal, but then I decided to do that in the Hobonichi. So since it's undated, I can use this year, maybe not this year. I just got it and I have it, and so I'm showing you guys. The next one that I have is just a Midori. I always have a Midori notebook and I'll figure out some project with this. I love them. Last year I made, well, actually, it might have been 2 years ago, I made a whole little notebook about my husband and I, and then I started one for my son last year. I'm going to do them for all the kids. Then I have these. I got these just really cheap at Daiso. They're just little grid notebooks, and I thought maybe I could do things like books. Let's see. Yeah, books and TV shows or podcasts, do something like that, something fun with those. But we'll see. That's kind of low on the list of what I'm going to use. And then I have the Artist Loft notebook. It's a dot grid notebook and I just love them. I get them at Michael's. They go on sale a lot for like $5.99 and they're just always a good notebook. They take a fountain pen really well and I'm a fountain pen user, so I just like these notebooks. Don't know what I'll write in it, but I like to have one laying around just in case I come up with an idea, a way to use it. And then next up is just a fun notebook. I got this at the Five Below that opened up near us this fall. I love Diet Coke, and I actually have a Diet Coke pen I got in Las Vegas at the Coca-Cola store. So I just thought that was cute, and I have no use for it, but it will probably just sit and look cute. And now, oh, this, this I just got today, and I'm so excited about it. I went to Barnes& and Noble, and I got these two planners. I went to just actually look for the Daphne, let me bring this in closer, the Daphne Diary like sticker ephemera book, but then I saw this journal, and oh my goodness, it is perfect. This is the year that I'm going to be serious about getting healthy. I am 54 this year, and my body, well, basically, it's just not doing what I wanted to do. And so I wanted a journal, a planner that I could just focus on meal planning and figuring out how to be more conscious of my health. So it comes with this little, let's see, what is in this? It looks like an ephemera pack. This is the kind of stuff that comes in just her regular books. And so it looks like you're getting a little sampling of some of the stuff that comes in her regular books. Some number or letter stickers, a little stencil. That's fun. Hmm. Don't know if I'll use that, but it is fun. So that goes here. Let me see if I can get this off. Yep. Um, so that goes in this little pocket here. And let's get that in there. And then here we go into the actual journal. The nice thing about this that I thought was great is that it comes in English, German, Dutch, and French. And so I thought that was a really neat concept, especially because I have at one time or another spoken English, Dutch, and German, but not French. So here's kind of a layout of the pages. It has the day and the date. It has things like your water intake, appointments. It has all the stuff that I'm looking for here. It's really neat. So let's get this out. Oh, let me push this over. Here we have a full year of grid with all the dates. And then we have things like your personal information, a contact list, and then we start beautiful artwork. We start with January. And there again, it's written in all the different languages. So we have a monthly spread. Oh, I love these teacups. They're very Delft, Dutch Delft. And then we have the days. And so the days are great. And what I'm looking for is that they have, okay, let me get you in here real close. They have things like your steps, water intake, vegetable intake, dinner, and then moods. And so I think I'm going to do my meal planning here on this side. Then you have things to buy, which is perfect for grocery lists, things to do. And it's all going to be in one place to basically hold me accountable. So let's look. So each month has different things. Here's recipe, if you want to put a recipe down. And I noticed in this book that each month has something at the end fun. So there's some postcards. Let's see what we have here. Let's get to it. I just love the colors. I love the artwork. It's just, I mean, it's really, really pretty. Here's more recipes. And then, let's see, trying to kind of feel through. Oh, hold on. Let's see. I think that's just a art coloring picture. Some of the pages you can kind of feel if there's something in there. Let's see. Oh, there's some stickers, and those are nice. So it's all really, really themed around food. And that's why I just saw this and thought, oh, this is perfect. Some more postcards, a little Dear Diary page. Let's see. What do we have in here? Looks like a coloring page again. Not really much of a colorer, but maybe I will become one this year. So we're headed toward November. Is there extra in here? Oh, looks like just a blank page for writing. Some washi tape. That's nice. And then looks like we have another pack here. So it looks like, let's see, get this off. Oh, I don't want to ruin it. Let's get that off. So in here it looks like stickers. Yeah. Oh, so a little ruler and some monthly stickers and a little postcard. Ooh, I like that high tea. More washi tape. And then it looks like just paper, yeah, paper ephemera. So lots of little fun things that are added to this along with the functionality of it. I think I'm going to have a really good time with this. And then because it said 25% off of planners, I went and looked at planners. I didn't need any, but I went to look at them, and lo and behold, I could not believe my eyes. I could not believe my eyes because I got this. The Jibun Techo 2026. I have been looking at these for the past year, wanting to check them out, and I am so excited that I found one. It's got the little notebooks inside, and it is they call it red. I'm going to call it coral because in my lighting at home, it looks more coral. And I am just, oops, I bumped there. I'm just so excited. I got to get something to open this up. I'm so excited to have this finally in my greedy little hands. Now, I'll always be a Hobonichi girl, but this I think is really neat because I think the idea behind it is that there is more guided journaling in this. And so here we go, guys. It is the 2026 Jibun Techo. I don't know how to pronounce that. It's got this little pocket in front. I've got a couple of kids that speak Japanese, so I'll have to ask them how to pronounce it. It's got little pockets here to hold, I'm going to say washi tape samples. And then we have the life book, we have the main book, and then the idea book. So yeah, that's the weeks and whatnot. So this one, let's see, this is my first time. Let's see what it is all about. So how to use the Jibun Techo. It has all these little guided things in it. So life stream. We have 100 wish list. and personal motto. I will definitely use that page. And then life's plan. Again, I'm not sure what this all means. I'm going to have to ask Chris about this since he speaks pretty well. They took it from, I think they started in 4th or 5th grade and went all the way through high school. So the anniversaries for the months, and that'll be nice. And then we have a Japan travel map. I would love to go to Japan and check out those stationery stores, but it's not in the books for me right now. And a world travel map. Then we have my news, family news, world news. I guess that's to put in specifically about, it's got the dates. Might be interesting to put world news in to kind of look back and see what was going on at certain times during the year. They have a lot of those pages here. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, a family tree. That's fun. Uh, 2 pages of family tree. I guess it would be like maybe mom's side, dad's side. Emergency contact list. I might use that actually for like login information. Because I don't really have emergency contact lists, so to say. Oh, well, here we go. Password hit list. Yeah, that's what I need. I have a book that I have those all written in, and I need to put that somewhere else. Financial management, buy less stickers, that's what it says, and then medical record, and then favorite photos. So that is the life book. That is fun. Then we have the idea book, and the idea book, I guess it's just graded paper to write things in. That makes sense. Okay, write your ideas in. So then we have the main book. So this is going to be different than, again, how to use it. And, oh, look at this. So they show how to use it, how to do a spread. Of course, it's all in Japanese, so I can't read that. Then you have the months at a glance. And then we have, let's see, what is this? It looks like all the months and all the days. So that would be good for tracking something. And then we have, let's see, age chart. Let's see, oh, so it's when you were born and then how old you're turning. So here I am, 54 for 1972. My dream, 2026, money plan, another Japanese map, weekly plan. So I'm looking at this right off the bat. I'm thinking that I prefer the Hobonichi for the weekly plan. Oh, wait a second, there's only one? Wishes list again? Huh, that's odd. Okay. Favorite phrases, recommendation list, uh, book list. Oh, that's nice. Movie list. Oh, maybe I won't use the other books. Gift received, gifts given, a promise list, and then here we go. Let's see. So this, oh, this is nice. This would be good for tracking. This is, yeah, I'm into this. So it looks like you have every month in here set up so that you can do tracking. And I do like tracking things. Actually, I love tracking things. Okay, so we have tracking. Oh my gosh, it goes all the way into 27. It goes to April of 27. That is bonkers. Okay, and then we have monthly. So I'm not a big monthly user, but you know what I do like about this is I like these little faces that they have next to the numbers. I like that I could just put, color those in, and then these check boxes that they have along the side. I could figure out something to do with these. And then, oh, here are the weeklies. So then we have all the weeklies, and I don't know. I think this is going to be a year that I just play with this book, see what I figure out what to do with it. So looking back on 2026, put in some memories, and then they have these Tokyo route maps, city maps. I guess this would be really convenient if you actually lived in Japan, but for me, not so much. World time differences, that's kind of nice. Because I do have a friend that travels a lot, and I'm always thinking, where is she? If I text her, will I wake her up? Etc., etc. Personal data, and then, well, that's it. So that is the Jibun Techo. And like I said, I think I'm just going to play around with this, see how it works for me. I love those little faces. The tracking, I think will be wonderful. I think I will enjoy that part. With planners, it's not about using every single page, every single element of it, at least not for me. Um, and because I love planners, I have a lot of them. So I'm going to play around with this one this year, see if it is something that I want to continue with in the future or if it was just fun for now. So my whole setup is my media journal for junk journaling. And then I have my sterling ink for my personal diary. I have my Hobonichi Cousin Techo for memory keeping. I'll use those daily pages. And then we have my sneaker weeks for my media and projects, and my regular weeks for gratitude and inspiration. Then I have my wellness slash food meal plan, etc. And then my Jinbu Techo. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 books. And I'm going to give myself a little grace this year. I'm going to use them when I want to, use them when I feel inspired to use them, and just enjoy the hobby of journaling. Thanks for letting me share with you what I'm going to be using this year. I'd love to hear what you're going to be using. If you're interested in finding out how it all works out for me this year, then like and subscribe so that I'm easy to find and you can see what worked, what didn't work, and what ended up being just the best. Thanks for joining me today. Until next time, from one paper girly to another, bye.